Hi Capricorn, welcome to your March 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This will not resonate with every Capricorn that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Capricorn, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Capricorn, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear it and set the energy as always. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume is kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this going. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's happening for my Capricorns in March 2022 in love and romance, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anyone dealing with a Capricorn. What is the energy surrounding Capricorn right now in this month, Spirit? Tell me about it. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So first card, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Interesting. The letter A is sticking out to me very, very strongly. First, middle, last initial, or someone's name could end with an A. First, middle, last initial. It does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. Let me go ahead and get one more card, and then we'll drive right into it. Okay, codependency. And it says, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so, I mean, straight up, what I'm kind of picking up for someone here is that there's someone who has been waiting on a call back, waiting on a message back, and someone's really afraid that they've been ghosted. I feel this energy very, very recently, very currently. I don't know if that was you, Capricorn, that left someone on red or haven't replied, or this is what you're going through right now. And I feel like whoever this is, they've been asking their friends, family members, their opinions and everything like that. But I also kind of feel that there is, for a few of you, this isn't going to be for everyone, but there may be someone that is dealing with addictions, whether that is, alcohol, drugs, sex, video games, whatever. It can come in any different form. But I definitely feel that there's someone going through addictions here and someone's trying to help that person, but it's not like they're accepting that help right now. Now, for most of you, what I kind of get with this is that there's someone here who has been telling people about you, about how they met you, what they've had experience with you thus far, and what they should do with this. The codependency card is really interesting. I feel like someone wants us to work so badly that they are constantly checking in, and if one message doesn't get replied, another one is sent. And I think that there's also someone who has been kind of creeping on someone's social media, especially if there hasn't been a call back or a message back. And you see that someone's like, despite the lack of reply, someone's posted something on their story or their social media. So someone knows they're on their phone. I gotta say, anyone that makes someone feel less than, that they have a lack, there's an issue here. And I also think that with this combination here, let your friends help you in codependency, there could be someone that is a bit manipulating another person here, almost like kind of gaslighting someone, and there could be some suspicious energy going on here. especially with like someone getting taken advantage of, someone maybe even being cheated on. And maybe you guys aren't even like exclusive that way, but you still thought you guys were just talking to each other. So a lot of different messages going through here, some confirmations for a lot of people. But I'm going to go ahead and pull tarot to get a bit more specific and see what group is kind of coming through the most. So let's see. And I just saw a stop sign in my mind's eye. I don't know if someone lives next to a stop sign on the corner of like a four-way intersection with a stop sign, or like someone's driving while listening to this message. But a stop sign, that's pretty straightforward here, right? If you're trying too hard to get someone's attention, to get someone's response, are they worth it? I don't know. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy. So with the tarot here, I'm going to ask, how does this person feel about you right now? Because I definitely feel there is a connection here going on. Whether you're single or taken, it doesn't really matter. But how do they feel about you? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection? 10 of Cups in reverse. Wow, okay. Pisces energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. I think someone's starting to see things very, very clearly now. And to be honest, whoever this is, it could be you, it could be the other person, but someone was wanting this to work so badly. I feel like they were wearing some sort of rose-colored glasses, looking at the whole situation, maybe giving someone the benefit of the doubt. But recently, it's really starting to add up here. The red flags just keep coming, and it's coming to a point where you can't really deny what's going on anymore. I feel you could even have kids with this person, or even they have kids with other people. It's kind of messy. I got to be a little bit honest here, but let's keep pulling cards. Wow. Okay, so first off, there's a lot of water here. You could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could have water in your big three. But yeah, there's someone here who's definitely taking advantage of the situation. And the other person, whoever this is, you or them, is starting to really see that there's not much more you can get from this. And that, in fact, I even feel like someone just keeps making the other person feel bad. Like, for example, I pick up on this love bombing situation where when they want you, it's all compliments, it's all adore. Oh, I missed you. Can I come over? I miss the way you used to do this, you know, all that. But then they are out again. And I just feel like Capricorn, there's someone here who's using the other person as supply. You know, like supply of energy, supply of love, supply of light. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I feel someone has been waiting for change that has not come. And that I feel very recently, maybe end of February or maybe around Valentine's Day, something happened that, you know, really made it clear that this person couldn't care. And I think that someone has been reflecting about it all this time, or starting to really see that what's been growing here is still not enough for me. I don't know why I just heard grocery store. Someone could live by a grocery store, work at a grocery store. Interesting. Or maybe like there's like a farmer's market in someone's city. Maybe you guys went there together or something around that. It's not for everyone. But I really do feel like, how long is someone going to wait with the Seven of Pentacles? Someone thinks it's going to grow more. Someone thinks that there's going to be change. But maybe all that has been grown in this is all that could happen, all can manifest and all can give. You know, I mean, I hate to be like the bearer of bad news in some way, but I feel for someone here, this is Spirit's wake-up call to the other person, that you do deserve more, that there is more out there. And I don't know the person that is coming through in this reading can give it all to you. Now I'm seeing someone that likes at home to wear like shorts or boxer briefs that, you know, show their butt cheeks out at the end of it, that person loves it when you wear stuff like that, especially at home or when you cook. I don't know why I'm seeing someone cook in like their pajamas or their underwear or something like that. And maybe you've made them breakfast before or vice versa, right? But I feel they do these things like they come back and then they give you the bare minimum or like kind of breadcrumbing to show that they're still interested, but then don't give the whole loaf of bread type of thing. I don't know why it came out like that. Interesting. So how much longer is someone going to wait? And if someone has been talking to people about the situation, I feel they're trying to get advice. They're trying to get clarity. Someone's either going to their family members or friends, someone's going to tarot readers online, or even you're asking your own spirit guides for answers. And I do feel your spirit guides have been providing the answers for a bit. But again, like someone just did not want to believe that for all this work, there was just nothing or a waste of time. And I want to say for people who are feeling that way, I get it. But honestly, this is when we meet people like this in our life, it's never a waste of time. There's always a lesson to be learned in this that we can evolve ourselves with. It's only a waste of time if you sit in it and just never evolve from it. But if you do choose to evolve, I think there's a valuable lesson here about your self-worth and what more you want in this. All right, so let's get this going. How someone feels about you or how they think you feel about the situation is 10 of Cups in reverse. So again, Pisces energy. Straight up, I feel that someone has deep commitment issues. They feel like they lose their independence when they start attaching to other people. They may have had a troubled family life growing up, divorce, a lot of arguments, maybe even to some extent some sort of abuse. And I'm so sorry if anyone resonates with that. But because of those wounds from this childhood or from that family experience, I think it's really developed this lack of trust in someone giving love to other people or trusting love to other people. So, you know, some people may be sitting like, what did I do wrong? I don't think it's anything that you did. I think it's something that they can't receive. And I'm also getting that if you do have children with this person, someone could be a single parent and the other person just doesn't do enough. And I feel like someone's really kind of coming to terms with, this isn't going to work. This isn't giving me what I want. It's not making me happy. Although someone really wanted it to, it's just facing the facts, I think, finally now. But know that whoever's thinking this, you do deserve the 10 of Cups. You do deserve emotional fulfillment and happiness. But maybe it's been zeroed in on the wrong person. I'm getting that someone's walked in on the two of you hooking up. It feels like a family member for someone. But anyway, what they think about the situation, what they think about you is the Fool card. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. Yeah, recently I feel like someone's dipped from the situation. By dipping, I mean like leaving the situation, piecing out. I do feel for some of you, this could be your energy, finally just seeing the facts, facing the facts, and just knowing that it's time to move on. Now more than ever, you get that, someone. It's been irking at you for a little bit, but again, maybe their emotional manipulation, maybe their lies or whatever, their illusions that they gave you with the 10 of Cups in reverse, always had some sort of promise that gave you hope. But I think for someone's greater good, they know it's time to move on to the next. And if you've recently gone silent on this person, they didn't expect it. They didn't expect you to peace out like that, walk out like that, or just drop the whole situation like you did. Virgo had this in their spread as well in the same exact position. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, or if you have Virgo in your chart, I suggest checking out the Virgo reading to see if there's messages for you there. I'm also seeing like Timberlands or like hiking boots, work boots maybe that someone has to wear for work. But yeah, I feel that someone here is finally deciding it's time to move forward and to move on. And I feel like it was quick. Someone didn't have a chance to say goodbye or didn't want to. Maybe just deleted someone's number, unfollowed someone on social media, it kind of feels like. Although I don't feel like it was a full block. If it is, great. But it feels like just unfollowing and detaching now and moving forward to something new. Maybe even someone's thinking about moving to a different city, out of the area they've been in, because that would be part of the transition that someone has been wanting to go through. Maybe moving farther away from this person. What they like the most about you is the 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy. Okay, so again, roles could always be reversed, but what I feel with this isn't great, and it feels like someone knows that you've grieved over them, that you sent messages to them like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? They know that they can get a rise out of you, Capricorn, an emotional one. And in some ways, they even think that they could use your feelings to, you know, after the awkwardness, after that you don't hear from them, you cried over them or been upset over them or whatever, they find a way to make you believe that there's a 2 of Cups again about to happen. And someone could live by a bridge. I'm seeing a bridge, but maybe that's just a metaphor for they always want to mend the bridge or rebuild the bridge that they burned down. And maybe before you've given them those opportunities. But I think there's been too many cups to cry over for this person. I mean, I also feel to some extent someone believes, whether this is true or not, but someone believes that they have the power to make someone so upset. And they use that to their advantage, or use someone's emotions to their advantage. What they don't like about you is the 7 of Cups. Now, we do have 2 7s, so some of you could be seeing 777. Your birthday could be January 7th, January 17th, perhaps December 27th for some of you guys out there. You know, I feel this is recent energy, where before they could give you all these illusions, these fantasies, these promises. I think now, or there's been a recent shift that has made you see through all the BS. And you're starting to realize that this is just all excuses to keep you around for their own satisfaction or for their emotional happiness or whatever people, the reason people do this to others is to, I feel, my opinion, to keep them around but never give them a final answer as to if they want to progress this, if they want to evolve this, move on to the next. It's easier to just leave someone without an answer. And I think that's a lack of courage. So I feel, Capricorn, you're starting to see through it. The illusions, what they tell you, the fantasies they sell you. I think you're starting to freeze that all up, just like this person here in the card. And you're starting to see the facts. You're grounding yourself again. And you are naturally a grounded person. You know, you're an earth sign. But this person just knows how to keep you ungrounded. How to kind of stir you in this fantasy, but I don't think you're believing it anymore. And that's what's kind of shaking them up a little bit. And especially if you've gone silent, it's like the first time you're finally kind of just choosing to not reply, not to reach out, and your silence is kind of getting them confused. You're kind of giving them a taste of their own medicine in some way, and they don't like it. Maybe that's a lesson for them. Someone could have a back tattoo as well. I'm seeing like a lower back tattoo maybe, but it could be anywhere. What someone likes about the connection is the Three of Wands, Aries energy. You know, when I picked this up, I heard I can always come back. They're in for a rude awakening, I feel, for someone here. Or that's their expectation. No matter how long they're gone for, no matter how long they don't reply, keep you in the dark, they always felt like they could always come back. And I also get this person knows how to send their energy out. You know, when people are kind of schemy like this, or they're playing games with people, you know, despite their disconnection, they somehow send their energy out that way to make someone still think about them. Again, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the emotional strategy, right? And with the Three of Wands, they know they can always get what they want from you in some way. It feels sexual. It feels passionate. They definitely have this passionate urge for you. But does it go farther than that? I'm seeing someone that could be kind of short in height, that likes to wear heels, or just rocks the height, whatever it is. I'm seeing that. But I even get that for some of you, they're starting to see this recent feistiness. And even the last time they came back, I feel like you were a little bit aggressive with it. You kind of were like more aggressive than you usually are with the situation. And that started to give them a seed of notice. You know, this isn't going to go on for much longer if you want me around, type of thing. What they don't like about this connection, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Now, I kind of feel this is your energy, and I'll explain why, and I'll try to tap in if this is theirs too, but it's so damn slow. And I think that was a big red flag all along, right? Was that how slow they were at progressing this. How they're taking their time. And maybe they even used projects or work as an excuse. Oh, really? You're working on a Saturday or Sunday? Or something like that, right? And you know they're not. Maybe they are, but I'm just saying as an example, right? But with this Knight of Pentacles, it's just, even the longer you stay in this, the less you see the value in giving into this. Now, if this is their energy of what they don't like about this connection right now as I'm tapping into it, they start to see you focus on other things, especially if you've gone silent on them. They're starting to see that maybe you're moving towards other, I don't know. Again, for some of you, it's like I almost feel because of this person, you want to take like a little bit of break in love, or you've been thinking about it. Maybe start working on finding a new car, finding a new home, finding a new job, right? To kind of get your mind off of all this that's been going on. But they've definitely noticed the shift in energy, the shift in focus. And you're definitely defensive. Whether that was with the last conversation you had with them, or, you know, when they came back and you kind of spit that fire at them, they can kind of sense that you're starting to build more armor against them, a wall against them. And they don't like the fact you shifted your focus. They wanted it all on themselves. Honestly. Now, highest hopes, we do have the Ace of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I gotta stick with my feeling on this, and I feel like their highest hopes in this Capricorn is to use the emotions that they've previously aroused in you, formed with you, the bond in some way. I don't mean to put that in quotes, but it kind of honestly feels that way. That's going to rely on you to still having this connection that you're unhappy with, or that you aren't as invested in anymore. Now, I gotta say, for some of you, be careful if they try to make a promise to you, try to make an offer to you that really pulls on your heartstrings. I honestly just don't feel like it's the truth. And again, like, they know how to pierce that one part of your heart, say that one thing. But can it still work now? But for most of you, yeah, I just got to say that it feels like they're going to try to loop back into your life, loop back into your trust with some sort of emotional message, emotional bond. And with the codependency too, you know what's interesting? I almost feel like this is how it is for some of you that I need to explain. It's like when they've had enough, again, they'll kind of peace out. They'll go do their own thing, go out with certain people, date other people, whatever, right? And then when they're missing that from you, they come back. But now that, I don't know, maybe you're starting to or already have kind of just gone silent or haven't given in, they're worried now that they can't get this love and light from you that they always had. Because you always did that for them. But I think they're learning a lesson here. Deepest fears is the Two of Swords. Libra energy. Communication is blocked. You're, despite maybe some of you are still battling with two different thoughts about this person, the hopes and the truth or whatever it is, right? You're still going to stick to your ground, stick to your boundaries. And unless this person tells you or shows you, more importantly, more, you're not going to give in. And that you're not going to open up again, specifically in communication. And if you do have kids with this person, right, for some of you, you'll only give them the bare minimum. Okay, pick them up at 3, you can have them for the weekend, nothing past that. And they're afraid that they no longer have access to you, Capricorn, in your energy, in your time, in your value, in your worth. Specifically, they're not going to be able to hook up or come over or stay the night anymore. Because I still feel a strong sexual energy around this. Now, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to happen and unfold, what do you need to know that they're likely to do by the end of the month or whatever is meant to unfold? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of what they're likely to do by the end, but I'm also going to pull oracle cards and dive deeper into this so I can give you advice as to what you should do with this situation, with this person. Are they going to change or not? So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Capricorn, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. It's given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.